Hey guys, welcome to another daily market report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Wednesday, hump day here, and we have the April 13th economic news releases today. We have retail sales, so it's kind of a big factor today. They're up a little bit, but not as much as the month before, February. So March numbers were up 0.4%. But if you take out the autos, which usually kind of offsets things, so it's actually a pretty good number for retail sales. So right now, oil isn't showing, at least for March, wasn't showing a factor regarding to retail sales. So it was up 0.8%. Job openings actually had a nice increase, went up to 3.1 million. As we mentioned before, you had people like Home Depot, McDonald's, Deloitte, and a few other companies were actually announcing they're going to be having some large hirings coming up. So that might be what we're seeing numbers coming up with job openings. And inventories are up a little bit, only about 0.5%. The retails and the inventories are only up. Prior months were up 1%, so that's where we're off a little bit. Later today, this morning, will be the Fed Beige Book, so will be released at 11 o'clock Pacific Coast time. And this is important because will kind of give us kind of ideas what the Fed is kind of thinking, where things are at. Today, because the retail sales came in pretty good, the stock market's kind of reacting pretty well with that news. Oil prices kind of crept up a little bit. Last time I saw it was about $1.07, just over $1.07 per barrel, or 107, excuse me, 107 per barrel. Imagine that. We'd go back to $1.07. I wish it was. Looks like here in California it might get about $5 a gallon, unfortunately. But another thing I caught on MarketWatch, take a look at that. It was an interesting article. It's pretty short, it's only maybe 2 minute read. That the Fed's actually taking some action on the 10 banks regards to their mortgage practices, regards to servicing and such foreclosure process. And that's all the major banks from Chase to Wells to U.S. Bank to Bank of America to PNC on down the line. So there's a big list of banks there that they're kind of going after right now about their practices on what they perceive as inappropriate. So interesting article there. So definitely check it out on marketwatch.com. Like I said, pretty interesting stuff there. So we'll go and take a look here at what as I mentioned, the Dow is up. So we'll go ahead and take a look here at the what's going on with regards to the bond market. All right, guys. Here's the bond market as we discussed here. We had the right here. We had the yesterday's where we left off. We had a nice little rally, about almost 25 basis points rally here. But as we start today, we basically redid it. We started off way down here again. So basically, we're kind of showing a sideways moment here. We keep having this resistance here. We keep touching up above there. These resistances were lower, and it kept increasing a little bit from past resistance. So right now, we're going up against a double resistance as well as the 10-day moving average. As you see, we did touch it. We've already stepped off about 3 basis points right now. So right now, we're kind of going a sideways pattern. If we can build enough steam this week, probably be coming more towards tomorrow or Friday. Most likely Friday. We have the CPI number coming out this week, so that's going to be important. If we can show some good data regards to CPI, we might be able to break above this. It might give us enough fuel to break above this and start a trend upwards for the bond market, which will thus mean improvement in the mortgage rates. So let's keep our fingers crossed on that avenue. So folks, I also do mortgages, so if I can help you out in any way, I am a loan officer with First Cal Mortgage. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions, or if I can help you in your needs with regards to refinances or purchase transactions, I'll be more than happy. I am licensed in California, so please keep me in mind. I can be reached at 310-694-3544, or shoot me an email, mike@mikebjork.com. Otherwise, I'll look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. You guys have a great day.